let's go and see the doctor. That's going to make Cookie better.
Many of the hardest-to-treat pets in Britain
Right, it's hedgehog time.
are brought to one extraordinary practice, run by the man known as the Bionic Vet, Professor Noel Fitzpatrick.
What we're going to do has never been done before, ever.
He performs some of the most advanced procedures ever attempted.
It's the smallest total hip replacement in the world today. This is a textbook result. Actually, it's not even in the textbook.
As the lives of his patients and their families hang in the balance,
I've never seen an infection take hold this quick ever in my life, actually.
Noel continues to find new ways to give them a chance.
Of course, we don't know if it'll work.
That dog is the only thing that even makes me carry on.
Offering hope against all the odds.
She wants to say, hi, this is my new bionic leg.
It's just a miracle.
Fitzpatrick Referrals, Orthopaedics and Neurology. Hattie Cleveland, how can I help?
It's the start of a busy week at Fitzpatrick Referrals. Today, Susie and her brother Roger have brought in Labrador Drummer. Drummer is 11.5 years old and suffering from severe and painful arthritis.
We're really here to explore our options and to see, what can be done for him.
Drummer is a hugely important part of this family.
Drummer is more of an assistance dog to my husband, who very sadly had a brain tumour and lost most of his memory nearly 12 years ago, I guess.
Susie lives with Drummer and her husband in Otford, Kent. Mike and Drummer have a unique bond.
All right.
Whilst he isn't actually officially an assistance dog, he has all the attributes and character traits that is needed for our family. He brings calmness to Mike, companionship. Drummer is just all important to him.
Susie and Mike married 31 years ago.
Mike was very handsome and very charismatic.
Mike's career with an international bank took them all over the world and earned him an OBE in 2002. But 12 years ago, Mike was diagnosed with a malignant brain tumour.
For Mike, the loss of memory and physical impairments and the mental impairments are quite devastating. When Drummer came to our world, I so believed that we were getting Drummer for Mike. And then I realised he's for me as well.
For you? This is for you.
To be able to see the joy that Drummer brings Mike, but then also to give me the peace and tranquility when we go out walking, and he's just so lovely and just means the world. Sorry.
Sadly, at over 11 years old, Drummer is showing signs of old age. Susie is hoping for elbow replacement surgery to treat arthritis in both front legs.
The surgery option was what we were hoping for. We're hoping that you can do miracles for him.
Yeah.
Hi.
Hello.
Hi. Hello, mate.
Hiya.
I'm Noel.
And
All
this is
Jess.
Drummer.
Hello, Drummer. Very, 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 very friendly dog. Makes friends with everybody, lying on my foot straight away. Not that many dogs will come in and immediately lie on the vet's foot. Use my foot as a headstand. That's awesome, mate. You chill. That's great. All right, and Mr. Haig isn't here today.
No, he's not really well enough to come.
All right, has he got a medical disability?
A brain tumour.
Oh, dear, I'm sorry.
He lost most of his memory.
All right.
But the one memory he does have is of his dog, his childhood dog, which
wow.
was very, very similar to Drummer. So,
All right.
So
understood.
important. Yeah.
Understood. From what I can tell, the history, you went to see your local vet.
Went to see the local vet.
And what was his opinion?
He hadn't seen anything quite as bad.
Well, we've seen plenty worse than this.
Have you?
Plenty. However, he is
He's a
11
lot.
years and 8 months of age, and that changes things considerably. So if you just back your chairs for 1 sec, I'll just have a look. All right, big guy. Yeah. Good boy. So he's got a lot of knobbly new bone around there. That's very arthritic, isn't it? Do you hear that clicking? That's just, yeah, that's not good. He may also have lower back pain given his age. That's his sciatic nerve on his left hind leg. That's his sciatic nerve on his right hand side. That means it's highly likely that he has an issue in his lower back as well. Okay. Now, you've got a multitude of problems which I didn't know about when you came in through the door. However, there's therapies that you can inject into the joint. The pharmaceuticals are lubricant and steroid. And if you put steroid into all of those joints now, things would be better temporarily.
Yeah.
But one of the big challenges you've got is you've got an older dog, because that steroid would have to be absorbed. So then you might want to look at the second category of injectables, which is biologics. The biologics are plasma and stem cells. There is a role for both stem cells and plasma as an anti-inflammatory. That may help for a significant period of time. What I mean by significant is weeks to months, not years.
Yeah, sure.
So I would suggest what we do is get some baseline bloods and take some radiographic pictures. Okay, big fella, let's get that done. Come on then, good boy.
Bye, bye, baby.
See you later.
Thanks.
All right. Good boy.
Oh my goodness. Wow.
Okay.
Data is collected from a force plate to check Drummer's weight distribution on each leg. And X-ray pictures and CT scans are taken to determine the extent of his arthritis.
Sorry, excuse me.
Right, so the elbows, it won't come as any surprise to you, are in a bad way.
Yeah.
On both sides, there's a lot of proliferative new bone formation, which is very aggressive. We're also dealing with severe arthritis of the toes. And then additional to that, there is an Achilles tendinopathy on both sides, and there's ankle arthritis on both sides. The only bit of good news is that the hips are okay, but the bad news is that there is significant issues associated with the lumbosacral spine. Now, if this was a 6-year-old dog, I would definitely be considering a total elbow replacement.
Yeah.
But because we've got an 11-and-a-half-year-old dog, that's a different kettle of fish. We need to be realistic, and I'm not sure it would be morally right to put him through that amount of surgery. So I'm sorry that this is such a blow, but it is what it is.
Yeah, no, I get that. I know it's not what we came here to discuss, but, you know, if there is anything that can be done.
But Noel believes he can alleviate Drummer's pain with steroid injections in his lower back and a state-of-the-art treatment with stem cells harvested from Drummer's own body tissue, which may ease inflammation in his elbows.
My proposal would be that we could harvest the tissue for stem cell propagation at a steroid injection, which you need to be knocked out for anyway.
Okay.
Yeah. So I think my colleague is here. 1 second. Now.
Oh, baby.
There we go.
Oh, baby.
I'll do my best for you, but I think there's a time and a place for scalpel blade, and now is not the time or the place. Okay. All right.
After having his first steroid injection, Drummer can go home, but he'll need to return to have the stem cells harvested from his body in a few weeks' time.
In many ways, I'm delighted it's non-surgical, and that if that's not an option, the fact that there is still something that we can do for him and hopefully, you know, keep him pain-free, that, you know, that is absolutely what we wanted.
Oh, puppy. What is it, Angel?
Working alongside Noel is a team of 43 other specialist vets. One of the latest additions to the practice is Dr. Jeremy Rose.
When Jeremy first arrived, quite a lot of people would stare at him a lot.
I did think he was work experience, first time I did see him.
Not gonna lie, my first impression of Jeremy was that he looked like Justin Bieber.
Then I find out that he's like a very brainy neurosurgeon, and I was like, what? Really? How old are you?
My job here is as a senior neurosurgeon, and that basically involves all cases that have problems with their brains, their muscles, the nerves that join them all up.
Jeremy is one of 4 neurosurgeons working in the department. Today, his patient is tiny 7-month-old Chihuahua, Arlo, who's come in with Gosia and her husband, Jason. Arlo was born with hydrocephalus, a build-up of fluid in the brain.
If we don't do anything now, soon he won't be able to walk.
Over the past few months, his condition has worsened, so he's come to Fitzpatrick's for life-saving brain surgery.
We're obviously scared because there is a 10% risk he might die on the operating table, and it's another 20 he might die afterwards.
Back home in Essex, Arlo is one of a menagerie of pets that animal lover Gosia cares for.
We live currently with 6 dogs and 2 cats. I just love Chihuahuas. They're small, they're cuddly.
Yeah, before I met Gosia, there was no chance in a million years that I would have a Chihuahua.
Chihuahuas?
Chihuahuas, because it's not very manly dog, I would say, was it, sir?
Yes, it is. I get them chicken with coconut oil, Himalayan salt, and flax seeds. I definitely don't spoil my dogs.
You definitely do.
I do not.
100%. All the best foods and you name it, it's got to be the best.
Okay. Sit, sit. This is Alice. Wait. Wait. Okay, then.
I have a better life than a lot of humans do, to be honest.
Arlo and his 2 sisters were born at home. It was immediately obvious that something was seriously wrong.
Arlo was the last puppy. I noticed his head was bigger than others, but after a few weeks, we noticed his head was still growing, but where the rest of his body wasn't. We went to 3 different vets. One offered to put him down, but I just couldn't. We don't have kids together, and for me, the dogs are my babies, and I treat him like my baby. It's gorgeous.
Arlo has previously been assessed by Jeremy, who's discussed giving him pioneering brain surgery.
Hi, Miss White.
Hiya.
Do you want to come through?
Yeah, of course.
OK, so obviously we made a diagnosis of hydrocephalus. Unfortunately, with this disease, the prognosis is not very good. So the idea with the treatments is that we basically pop a tube into the brain that takes fluid from the brain down through a little valve and into the abdomen. And then once it's in the abdomen, the body just absorbs it.
The surgery he will perform is not without risks.
The major risks are that he could actually pass away during the anaesthetic. The second is that we can have problems with bleeding. And the last one is that we then get an infection or one of the shunt tube complications later down the line. So if the surgery goes smoothly, he recovers from the anaesthetic well, he can be home quite quickly.
Tomorrow afternoon?
Not tomorrow afternoon, unfortunately. Probably a good 48 hours in with us as a minimum.
Oh, boros.
We'll take very good care of him, OK?
OK.
Try not to worry, and we'll give you a call as soon as we've got more information for you. All right, I'll be back in just 1 second, OK? Sarita, this is Arlo, who's going to have the surgery tomorrow. And I'm going to ultrasound his head quickly.
Every year, Fitzpatrick sees over 2,000 cases of all shapes and sizes.
thought you was going to eat your whole face then.
Today, Arlo, a 7-month-old Chihuahua weighing just 1.7 kilograms, is being prepared for complex and risky brain surgery.
So when we scan through here, this is where the brain tissue should be. And all this black that's here is fluid that's inside the brain. Normally, that should be a tiny little leaf of fluid. So...
Arlo is anaesthetized, but due to his tiny size, this alone is highly risky.
It's getting worse, that's the problem, so I've not really got many options, to be honest.
So you might as well, I mean...
do or die, really, and try our best and see. Major risks really going forward with this surgery are when we cut the hole to put the tube into the brain, that we have a raise in the intracranial pressure. We could have bleeding, or we could even have a collapse of the brain.
Jeremy's plan is to insert a tube through the top of Arlo's skull and into the fluid in his brain. This tube is connected to a valve in his neck to control the speed of fluid draining into a second tube running under Arlo's skin to his abdomen. Here, the excess fluid will be absorbed back into his body. It's a delicate procedure for such a small dog. First, an incision is made through the skin down to the skull. Then he carefully drills 3 tiny holes. One to insert the tube into the brain, and the others to clip the tube securely in place. Jeremy then measures the pressure of fluid in Arlo's brain to decide on the best pressure valve to use.
What are we getting? 2, 3?
3.
It's quite a delicate balance getting it right. Too little, and you have the same problems we had before. Too much, and the brain collapses, and you have lots of problems as well.
The tube will be a permanent fixture, staying inside Arlo's body for the rest of his life, continually draining the fluid into his abdomen.
And now the fluid that was inside the brain is flowing along this tube, so when I take this clamp off, you'll see there'll be a clear liquid that comes out. See there's little drips coming out the end there? And that's the fluid that's inside the brain that's causing too much pressure. So now we know that the tube's in the brain and draining properly.
Now Jeremy can insert the valve that controls the flow of fluid into Arlo's neck and connect it to the tube that runs under his skin to the abdomen.
He's so tiny, isn't he?
With the tubes in place, the operation is complete.
Cool. There he is, the little munchkin.
So he's so cute though.
He is. We're still at quite a big risk. He's such a small patient, so the girls will have to work really hard at recovering Arlo.
Let's hope he wakes up okay.
He should be on seizure watch every hour anyway for the next sort of 24 hours.
Hello.
Hi, Miss White, it's Jeremy calling from Fitzpatrick's.
Hello, Jeremy.
Hi there. Just ringing to let you know that Arlo's doing okay. He's... It's okay.
Oh, gosh. Sorry, because you said you got that call at 2 and I thought something happened.
Oh, I know. Don't worry. So at this stage, everything's going okay. It's a case, really, of making sure he recovers well from the anaesthetic.
Okay.
The next few hours is going to be a little bit of a worry for us. I think we just have to give him a bit of time, and then we'll catch up again tomorrow, okay?
Okay. Oh, thank you very much.
No problem at all. All right?
You can make cuddles and kisses for Mummy.
He's getting plenty of cuddles, don't worry.
Slowly, Arlo comes round from the anaesthetic. But it's still a critical time for him. Every year, more than 50 patients are referred to Fitzpatrick's from abroad.
Hello.
Today, 8-year-old Labrador Collie cross Suti has come from France with Graham and his brother David. Suti has painful arthritis in her right elbow.
She's lost her mojo. She's in constant pain, I think. I'm feeling apprehensive at the moment because we're not sure what Noel can do, if anything.
How are you? Hello. I'm assuming you speak English. Hello.
Hi.
Because my French isn't very good. Mes champignons et les petits pois are not going too well right now. I've read that about your scans and your x-rays and so on, but tell me about your point of view.
Graham and his wife Judith moved to France 13 years ago and live in Normandy with their 3 rescue dogs, Suti, Sweet and Scamp.
France was the ideal place for us. It's allowed us to enjoy life to the full. There's never a dull moment. And the beauty of it is, while we're outside, the dogs are with us all the time. Good boy!
Graham and Judith are avid supporters of animal charities and rehome unwanted dogs.
Those poor dogs that are turfed out and neglected also need a home. So we've always gone for rescue dogs.
6 months ago, Suti started showing signs of lameness in her front right leg.
When Suti started to develop problems, we went to the local vet and said, oh no, we don't do elbows, they're far too difficult to do. So there's nothing we can do, it's to take a leg off. We really didn't like the idea of losing a leg. There's nothing we can do in France that's going to give Suti any quality of life. We were running out of options fast.
All right, Suti. All right, yep, okay, that's it, fine. Okay, so at the moment, you and I have no idea how bad this is. We really don't. She'll need a CT scan here and she'll need arthroscopy here so that I can fully ascertain what the nature of the problem is.
She's lost a, I call it a mojo. She's lost a spark.
Right. All right, because she's definitely going to be staying with us tonight. So give her a big cuddle.
Hopefully it'll make you pain-free, sweetheart.
Okay.
Suti first has a CT scan and then is prepped for the arthroscopy, a procedure for diagnosing the extent of joint problems.
So I'm expecting that the right elbow's really bad, and we'll just check the left side, but I think that's going to be okay.
In order to see inside the joint, Noel inserts a fibre optic camera through a small incision. First, he looks at the right side.
It's not as bad as it might have been. This is the humerus up here, and that's the ulna down there. And you can see that it looks like a worn carpet. It's kind of kicked up, the fibers are kicked up a bit. But this is certainly not elbow replacement territory. We're just going to stick the camera in the other side to double check there's nothing wrong. I don't expect there is. There is a little bit of a problem though. There's a crevice right there that is not normal. I call that the butt crack sign, where the 2 sides of the humerus are actually splitting apart. And that's a very, very important sign because this elbow could get lame in the future. So, several unusual things that we didn't expect. Okay, let's wake up. Thank you. All right, we're out of theater.
It's early morning. Neurosurgeon Jeremy is checking on Arlo, the 7-month-old Chihuahua who had brain surgery less than 24 hours ago to drain fluid from his tiny brain.
Hey, buddy. How are you? Oh. See you on the ground. Okay, let's have a little look here. Good. The major risk of bleeding is probably gone. The other risk that we have at this stage, really, is that the tube takes too much fluid out and his brain actually collapses down, which is very dangerous. I'd like to see him wander around a little bit more, but I think he's a bit nervous, so... He'll probably take a few steps when he goes back in his bed. There we go. Good.
It's 9 a.m. and the practice is already busy. Graham and David are back to discuss the results of Suti's arthroscopy and scans.
Okay, so the degree of arthritis on the X-ray picture is severe.
Okay.
But it wasn't as bad as it might have been when I went in, which is good, but it's an in-between house. So if you look at this being the best it could possibly be and this being the worst it could possibly be, it's about here. So my advice in this situation is to do an unloading procedure that shifts the weight towards the good side and away from the bad side by chopping the humerus in half and doing that.
Okay.
You see that?
Yep.
Yep.
And we custom make each plate. Although this is somewhat better news, it's still major surgery.
I can imagine, yeah.
Now, the findings on the left were surprising. I saw this crack here. So my theory is that this doesn't fit that properly.
Right.
And this acts like an axe in a block of wood. This is my theory in a video form. See that?
Yeah, where it's moving at the bottom, yes.
Noel's plan for the left leg is to cut Suti's ulnar bone in half and let it heal in a new position, thereby relieving this grinding action against the humerus.
You may as well go home to France because I'm going to order the plate and Hannah's going to give you a ring with the time frame.
Hello, Suti.
Well done, Suti. So it's quite muddy water, but at least you know where you stand in the muddy water and you know what to do.
I feel relieved now, even though it's both elbows being done, but at least it will give, hopefully, Suti a pain-free existence, which is all we want.
Graham takes Suti home to France whilst they wait for her custom metal plate to be made. Susie has brought back 11-year-old drummer for the second steroid injection in his back, and Noel will also harvest the stem cells which will hopefully ease his painful elbow arthritis.
How are you doing today?
I'm good, thanks. How are you?
How are things?
Yeah, fine. He wants to go out and he's having a good wander around the park.
Good. I'm going to take some fat from his belly.
Yeah.
And I'm going to inject them in his elbows as soon as we derive the stem cells from it. All right, drummer. There we go. Good boy.
Both fat tissue and bone marrow contain stem cells, which will be extracted and propagated in the lab. These stem cells will then be re-injected back into Drummer's diseased joints. This will not cure Drummer, but may significantly lessen his pain by reducing inflammation.
So the first thing we're going to do here is get some bone marrow, and we're going to harvest some stem cells from that. We're going to put this in a special medium now and send it off to the laboratory where they'll grow the cells. We'll see if we get some stem cells out of that. And then we'll take some normal fat as well. So it's amazing to think that we can take fat cells, and they're called pluripotential, meaning that we can grow lots of different cell lines. In this case, we're going to grow some cells that go into the joint, and what they do is they produce anti-inflammatory mediators. So you're injecting some good guys to fight the bad guys, and that makes the joint feel better. This is, yeah.
It'll take 1 to 2 weeks for enough stem cells to be propagated in the lab. Even then, it's uncertain whether this state-of-the-art treatment will relieve Drummer's crippling arthritis. As its reputation grows, more and more patients come to Fitzpatrick's from France.
It's a croissant.
They say croissant.
It's a
and I'm like,
croissant.
it's a croissant. You know Ferrero Rocher? They've got...
Monsieur, you're really spoiling us.
Yeah, I don't speak French, I'm afraid.
Today, 8-year-old Suti is back from across the channel with Graham for her double elbow surgery.
Hello, who have we got there?
We're going into theatre for Suti now. Our objective is to try and reduce pain in both elbows at the same time.
Noel starts on the damaged right leg, which requires a more complex procedure.
This is the hockey stick shaped plate. So we're going to position it onto the bone. It's critically important that we get the position of this plate exactly right. You get this wrong, the operation goes wrong. We can see here where the hockey stick shaped plate goes up around the bone in an S-shaped bend right there. Okay, we're going to cut the bone. You can see as we tighten these screws, this segment of the bone comes upwards. And then it docks in its new position. All right, that's one side down, one to go.
The left side is less complicated. All Noel needs to do here is cut the ulna.
So under pull of the triceps, this segment is going to move backwards and downwards a bit. And the body will find a new position for that over the next few weeks.
After 2 hours in theatre, the double elbow surgery is complete. It's morning, and the stem cells taken from Drummer, the 11-year-old Labrador, are back from the lab. They're ready to be re-implanted to see if they will ease his painful arthritis.
So in here, there is 10 million stem cells, 100 million platelets and some plasma to hold it all together. And so half of that will go into each of Drummer's elbow joints.
When we take the fat from Drummer and extract stem cells, it's critical that you get the right number, the right type, with the potential to produce anti-inflammatory biological molecules. It doesn't resurface the joint with cartilage. What it does is decrease pain, decrease swelling, and make quality of life better.
Thanks.
2 hours later, and Drummer is ready to go home.
Drummer's mum, please.
Hiya.
There you go. Hi, how are you?
Oh, I'm good.
How are you today?
Hello. Oh, all the better.
So, okay. So what we did today was we injected a combination of platelet-rich plasma from his blood and stem cells from his fat.
Mm-hmm.
Now, the objective of that cocktail is to decrease pain and inflammation.
Mm-hmm.
We put 5 million into each elbow today. 5 million.
Did you know that?
Yeah.
Did you?
And we've put 50 million platelets in each joint.
It's incredible.
So the good news is because it's a biological product and it's endogenous to the dog, it doesn't do any harm.
No, it's of course.
Yeah.
I mean, that's
so,
the remarkable thing.
Yeah. Good.
Good.
Great to see you.
Thank you, Noel.
My pleasure.
Thank you.
All right, mate.
We're going to go
Take care.
It'll be a few weeks before it's known if the stem cell treatment has been a success. It's 48 hours since 7-month-old Chihuahua Arlo had surgery to drain the fluid from his brain. A dent has appeared in his head, indicating a potentially life-threatening situation. Neurosurgeon Jeremy is called in immediately to assess Arlo's condition.
It's really gone down quite a lot throughout the course of the day, so I think we're getting over-shunting. Too much fluid has been taken out of his brain and put in the abdomen. And I'm a little bit worried it's shrinking too rapidly.
With no time to lose, Arlo is taken straight back into theatre. Jeremy will have to go back in and replace Arlo's valve with a higher pressure one to slow down the shunting of the fluid.
Okay, so there's our little valve from the other day. So this is a new valve, exactly the same as the old one, just a slightly different pressure regulation in it. Just take that one off for me. Yeah. Okay, Okay, so now it's just a matter of fitting all this back in there. Or anything that's going to cause a problem for the flow of the fluid.
Arlo's neck is stitched up again. It'll be an anxious wait to see if the new valve is a success and if he recovers again from the anaesthetic.
We'll have to wait and see now whether it was the right thing to do. Hopefully, you know, we won't have that problem any further, but only time's going to tell.
Hello.
Hi, Miss White, it's Jeremy.
Hello.
Hi there. Just ringing to let you know that Arlo still needs ties, but he's doing fine. Oh, I'm sorry to have upset you.
You didn't upset me. It's not your fault.
Oh, okay, well, you know, we're doing everything we can for him.
I know you do.
All right.
Okay.
Okay, catch up with you soon.
Thank you. Have a good weekend.
Thank you, and you. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Bye.
Complications like this unfortunately do arise, and hopefully now what we've done will be enough for Arlo, but we'll have to wait and see.
It's the end of another busy day at Fitzpatrick's.
Okay.
But it's a critical time for Arlo, the tiny Chihuahua, who's coming round from the anaesthetic after his second brain surgery.
Oh, no. Don't cry. Oh, little baby.
I think we all really loved Arlo so much because he was just so cute and small. He was such a lovely dog, but he just obviously had all these problems as well, and he's so tiny, and you just want to care for him and make sure he's okay.
It's okay. Oh, no, it's very scary. It's very scary.
Slowly, Arlo starts to wake up. And despite all that he's been through, manages to find some comfort.
Oh, another one. It's just the cutest thing I've ever seen. All right.
Arlo is showing signs of recovery, but he's still very fragile.
Oh no! Oh my God!
Isn't that nice?
Oh God, I thought he was really ugly initially, and now I'm kind of falling in love.
Oh, baby.
You can't scratch that because that's your brain.
Eight-year-old Suti from France is up on her feet 5 days after her double elbow operation, but she's still a little wobbly. Graham has come back to take her home.
Hi, how are you? Hello, sir, how are you? Nice to see you. Please take a seat. Right, so Suti's doing very nicely indeed. So this is the right elbow here.
Oh, wow.
And this is the stepped plate. And then eventually it becomes an S-shaped bone.
Right.
Just as strong as normal bone. Okay? All right, here we go. Come on, Suti.
Hello, little dog. Hello, little dog. How are you?
So let's get her outside.
Yeah.
She's raring to go.
She is.
And it's almost as if nothing had been done.
She's amazing.
Yeah.
I would never have believed that, Noel.
Yeah.
She is an awful lot better.
Good girl,
All right,
Suti.
great.
Oh,
Any
good
questions,
girl.
boys?
Don't think so. No, I don't think so.
Good. Well done.
Thank you very much for everything.
Good to see you.
Thank
You're
you.
welcome.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Cheers. Bye-bye.
Okay, Suti. Shall we go? Put him in. I can't believe how well Suti's done. I don't know quite what I was expecting, but I didn't expect to be this good. If I could find a way of expressing my gratitude that he wouldn't understand, words don't express it, I'm afraid.
After 3 steroid injections in his spine and a stem cell treatment for both elbows, Drummer is back for one last checkup.
Come on, Drummer, let's have a little walk, please.
Drummer,
Come on, buddy.
Come on.
Good boy. Yeah, he's certainly more lively.
Yeah.
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 Good.
Here.
Okay. Drummer, come on, mate. We're not going for a walk just yet.
Oh, I said,
It's good that he wants to go for a walk.
Oh, he always wants to.
Yeah, that's good.
And doesn't want to come home either.
Oh, good.
Although Drummer appears more sprightly, Noel needs the force plate results to confirm he's getting better.
Let's go.
Good boy. All right. Come on, big guy.
The force plate checks his weight distribution across all 4 limbs and shows how Drummer's joints are improving.
Both of them are equal now.
Okay.
And they were very unequal before.
Yeah.
It's definitely improving. The computer says it's improving. It's not just our impression.
Yep.
Perfect.
Pajamas. Our goal coming to see Noel was to ensure Drummer being as pain-free as possible for as long as possible, and for him to be with my husband for as long as possible. You know, the fact that Drummer's improving and isn't in pain is everything I wanted. So.
Hey, hello.
Jeremy is checking on tiny Chihuahua Arlo. He's been recovering after his 2nd operation to correct his brain condition.
Okay, let's see what you can do, Arlo. We're a few days after the surgery, and Arlo seems quite a lot brighter than he was the other day. The little dips that he had on the top of his head here have become less marked, which would suggest that, you know, where we thought we were having that over-shunting, we're not getting that problem anymore with this new valve. So overall, at this stage, I'm really quite pleased with how things are going.
It's been a traumatic week for Gosia without Arlo, but she's back with Jason to pick him up.
We're taking Arlo home. I'm ecstatic, so happy. I couldn't sleep last night because I was so excited to pick him up today. I don't want to even think about it. But he's fine, and this is what I care about.
Hello.
Hi,
Do you want to come through? Yeah, good to see you. Come through, take a seat.
Thank you.
So, what I was going to do was just show you the CT quickly, what we've done.
Okay.
So this white line here is the skull.
Yeah.
This little grey line here and this bit of light grey material of the brain, and this black is all the fluid in the middle of it, okay?
Wow.
So this white line here is the tube that comes in to that area and is taking that fluid, and basically that tube is running all the way down his back and then into the belly.
Yeah.
And really, the worry in the very short term is over the tube coming out. So it's really important for the next sort of 8 weeks or so that he's kept relatively calm, relatively quiet.
Okay.
Yep.
Anything else you want to ask me?
Bring the man.
Okay. Okay.
Oh, I haven't been so happy for years. I don't want to cry. Can't believe we can take him home. After Friday, I thought I'm not going to see him alive.
Hey, here he is.
Hello, gorgeous. Hello, gorgeous. Sorry for leaving you here.
I think the nurses were quite pleased you left him, to be honest.
Taking you home, you're not going to leave you here.
All right, well, I'll let you get away.
Say thank you to Uncle Jeremy. Thank you.
Okay, no problem.
Gorgeous. You're going home. Yes. You're going home with mummies. Yes. I'm ecstatic. I'm really happy. Couldn't be happier. Would you like to go out? Would you like to go out? Come on, little one. Ooh. Come on. Come on. Yes, 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 yes. Yes, yes. Yes.
3 months after her double elbow surgery, Suti is well on the way to recovery and is happily back home in France.
Suti has definitely got her mojo back. She wants to run.
She wants to play with her brothers.
All the hard work, all the journeys, all the mileage has definitely been worthwhile.
She's a changed dog. She's fantastic.
Yeah. From where she was a year ago
to where she's now, there's no comparison. Isn't that right, Suti?
And 3 months after stem cell treatment for chronic elbow arthritis, Susie is convinced it was the right decision for Drummer and for husband Mike.
It's so wonderful for me to see Mike and Drummer out there together. He loves the dog so much that he will go anywhere to be with Drummer. Drummer is doing really well since the treatment. He can now walk without limping. He's walking evenly, balanced, and the fact that we still have him with us is the best gift ever, isn't it? Hmm? I hadn't heard of stem cell treatment in dogs, but now we have, and it's amazing.